We live.
We're here. We're live. This is Morgan Freeman.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. Joining me on this episode is
Morgan Freeman.
and Jose. Yeah?
Bomb. Dude, that would be something that would happen to me.
Do you find yourself to be a clumsy, unlucky type?
Yeah, but I think it's only because
You're clumsy.
like I just no. I move too quickly. Like I come in too hot. So like I don't take my time. I have a tendency to like be too rough or to move too quickly to where like I don't grab something correctly or and so it's easier for me to drop stuff and it's a matter of just me like
Hey, fair.
having
First
to
of all,
slow
dude,
down.
slow down, chill.
It's fucked up, homie. I'm going to talk like this the whole time.
like Morgan Freeman.
We're back now with the Jack Off Hour.
DJ Easy Dick.
DJ Easy Dick.
Fuck.
Do you even know where that's from? You
No,
don't, huh?
dude.
Fucking poser.
No.
Hey, do you even like hip-hop, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Will Smith, dude. I have full sight.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Fuck Will Smith, homie. I was telling Jose, I had told Jose.
Did you see his AI videos?
Okay, so I had told Jose, the older I get, the more I dislike Will Smith.
After you just roasted me for making fun of him.
I did?
Yeah, a couple
How did I
episodes
roast you?
ago.
How was it at roast? No, explain. I have time.
You're all trying to litigate this fool.
Trying to lick him for sure,
what?
homie.
What?
Litigate these nuts, dude.
Yikes.
Damn. All right, so
Go ahead. Dude.
I want to talk about our experience that Eddie and I had recently.
Well, what'd you guys do?
You guys, was it, when you guys herded cattle?
No,
Across the mountain?
when we fucked.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bomb. Go ahead.
It was tight. All right, moving on. No, we did the interview with Edward Colver. I don't know when that's going to come out because we're just helping out some friends with it, basically.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. I mean, our name's going to be attached to it, obviously. But I want to talk about it because I went into it like very nervous.
Okay, so who is Ed Colver? For like people who would be listening who aren't familiar with the name.
He's the guy we interviewed recently.
Oh my god.
So yeah, like it was a Edward Colver, famous photographer from the 80s, 90s, well known for like a lot of iconic punk and hardcore like imagery, basically.
He's the one who took the image that's like the main image for the American hardcore, right?
Yeah, for the book and the movie.
And the movie,
Yeah,
right?
because there's two different images, but he did both of those photos. He did the photo for Damaged by Black Flag, the one with Henry Rollins.
Oh yeah, and then the Circle Jerks, right?
Group Sex.
Group Sex, right?
Yeah, he did that photo as well. He has a lot of like photos with like Darby Crash also, and like just an array of photos. Like
Yeah.
very popular guy. He also did the album cover for Minutes to Midnight from Linkin Park. He also did a Red Hot Chili Peppers album cover. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so
So like a little bit more diverse than just like punk and hardcore.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I mean, not just that, he did a lot of like nature stuff and just like architecture, like
okay.
just photography in general.
Yeah.
And but I had got hit up by a friend of ours, Corinne, to do this interview with him, and I was a little hesitant at first because I was intimidated, to be completely honest. Because I'm like, I've never interviewed anybody I'm not friends with. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like, so this was definitely something new for me in a way.
Yeah.
And in talking and planning out with them, I had suggested possibly bringing Eddie on, just because like he has the equipment, like the proper equipment to do it. And
Because they were trying to film it, right?
they wanted to film it, and it would have been cool, the whole like the way they wanted to do it. But I had like a vision, I guess you could say, in my head of how like it could look, I guess, better in a way. And that's why I thought of Eddie, because like I said, he has like the equipment for this kind of stuff. So I hit him up and he was down. So we all like gathered together like a couple times to talk about the interview and like what we're gonna do, like certain like we even did like little mock setups at my house of like how we're gonna like be sitting and which camera's gonna be used for what,
Lighting,
and yeah,
stuff like that.
basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So leading up to the day, I was very nervous, even during the interview. Like I'm very curious to see how I come off because I felt extremely nervous.
Really?
Yes.
Like,
To the point where there's a couple of moments where I like blank out. And I'm like, oh shit. So
damn.
yeah.
Okay.
But Ed is like one of the most welcoming people like I've ever met. Basically, he's very
kind about it.
Very
like,
kind, very like easy to talk to. He's like he's an older guy. I think he's in his 70s, I believe.
Probably.
Yeah. His house, dude, is like a fucking museum. Like everywhere you look is just like holy shit. Like this is crazy.
I remember you guys sending me some pictures, and it's just like it's not just like photography or even like records or anything. Like it looks like just like yeah, you said like a museum of just a number of different types of items. You know, like some like Eddie mentioned like some taxidermy.
Yeah.
Like like some sculptures and stuff.
Yeah.
Like just a bunch of things. That's pretty cool. Like it's cool to see the picture that he had that you guys showed me. It's like his hallway and his house, and it's just like stacks of books and paintings and shit. It's like, man, that's really cool. Like you would think that it looks cluttered, but I don't know. It gives it like that antique store type feel, like a consignment. Yeah, it was kind of cool to see.
Yeah, like he was a super nice guy, and it was funny. Like we had got there, and he asked if we could take him to the store to. He said to get peanuts. He said, "Oh, I need to buy some peanuts and something else." I don't remember what else he had said.
Smokes.
Smokes. That's right. He's like, "I need some peanuts and smokes," and I was like, "Yeah, for sure." So he hopped in the car. We went to the store, and I'm in my head. I'm like, "Okay, he's gonna come out with like a small bag of peanuts and like a pack of smokes." Or whatever. Dude, he came out with a shitload of peanuts.
In like a carton.
Yeah, but bags and bags of peanuts, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And when we get back to his house, he lets us park in the driveway, which is fucking awesome because parking in LA sucks.
That's cool.
And he starts just putting peanuts in like random tins, like as we're walking up to his front door, and then in his backyard, and then you just see fucking squirrels coming out and chowing down. And that's what he does. Like
Damn, like Snow White?
Basically, dude.
That's sick.
And like there was this one squirrel just like chilling on the branch, like behind where we were like doing the interview. And it was just like it would be eating, and then it looked like it just like plopped itself on. So like its limbs were hanging over the branch. It was just chilling.
That's sick.
Because even it wasn't just his house that was like full of like random stuff.
What do you mean?
His backyard too.
Really?
Yeah, you can tell he's like definitely like loves the outdoors.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
but like just everything. It's very like whimsical. Like his front and backyard, a ton of stuff. But like I said, even more stuff to see out there. Like just as much as there is inside, there's a bunch of stuff outside too.
Interesting.
He even has like an outhouse, like where he keeps like all his tools and stuff.
Oh yeah, like it's in a legit outhouse that he turned into a shed.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Like a wooden one, or oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and during the interview, like while Fidel was doing his thing, I heard like something like creeping up. Like we were like on this like porch thingy in his backyard, and there's like these steps to go down. But I heard something like kind of like crawling towards me. Oh, giant fucking tortoise, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
huge tortoise, dude.
Yeah.
And that shit like. It was so well aware of its surroundings. It just kept looking at me like, "Who the fuck are you, dude?" Like, it like.
He's what are you doing
like,
in my house, homie?
Yeah, dude. It looked like I don't recognize you. Why are you here, dude? But
dang, like so, like how big though?
Dude, it was huge.
Big. Yeah,
it was huge, dude.
Like the kind you see at a zoo?
Yeah, I would say so.
No shit.
It was big, dude. Like
damn, like this, like you could sit on it.
Probably. No. Eddie could sit on it.
Yeah,
that's fucking wild.
And he has.
Sit on its face. Yeah, dude, but I mean, all kinds of wildlife, you know, birds, squirrels, fucking tortoises. And then on top of that, like just sculptures, fucking a bunch of random shit, dude. He had a fucking, what do you call it? A fucking like statue of a head just chilling, like Like
Oh,
right
by
next-
where he was sitting
Yeah,
down.
like-
Dude, I didn't see that at first, and then when I finally saw, it, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Like a bust, like that you would see, like
Kind of, but it
Or-
looked like you know when you're in the haunted mansion at Disneyland and you
That's
see
what I'm
like
talking
those, yeah, kind of like that, but not no shoulders, just, like,
Literally
neck
just
up.
the head.
just the head, like on like a mount or whatever.
No,
Not
it was
even.
just,
It looked like it was in
chilling,
a bucket or something.
Yeah,
Like just chilling.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like everywhere you look, like you're gonna find something interesting to look at.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, his house is very busy.
Very busy. But yeah, like I was like in awe, dude, just looking at everything. It was funny because when we had walked in, he was like showing us the photos that he had on his kitchen or his dining room table. It was just a shitload of photos, and that first was the picture I sent you of the guy getting the eyes gouged out.
Oh yeah, from the
So
mindless meeting.
yeah, so I saw that and I was like, "Oh, I know that photo." And he
Yeah.
looked and he's like, "You do?" And I go, "Yeah, like a band used that for a T-shirt." And he's like, "Oh, well, what band?" And I was like, "It's a band called Mindless Mutant." And he's like, "Well, I don't know." He wasn't familiar, so like I googled it and like that's when the picture came up. I couldn't find like the actual shirt; it's just like a rip-off shirt of it. But I showed it to him. He's like, "Oh, like that's crazy." And he started telling me about the picture, like who the photographer was and like where it like came from.
He
Basically,
nerded out on you.
yeah.
He was
That's
like,
awesome.
yeah, he was like a little kid, like showing off, like that's like his thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like you know how you get when you're like showing your samples and your your DJ shit.
Yeah, you get excited and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what it felt like.
That was him with his pictures, dude. His prints, like of other people, like people that he looks up to and
Yeah,
admires.
it's not
you know?
it's not him showing you his work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the photos he was showing us weren't his. It was like the stuff
It was
he was
the work,
collecting.
the work that he enjoys.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is by so and so. This is 19.
Taken in 1970 something. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, that's
dude.
dope.
And he would just give you the background of it, and like he's like into like the more obscure stuff. So
Okay.
it just looks fucking badass. Dude.
Yeah,
like,
Dude, yeah.
So were you able to get like some good like B-roll footage?
yeah, sort of. But I did get him. Like, I kind of wish like this experience taught me to just like if I ever do anything like that again, where we're at someone's house, we're interviewing them, like I'm just gonna immediately put the mic on them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I was so in awe, and it didn't hit me till like a little bit later. I'm like, oh man, I should have been recording this this whole time.
Because since you were so like just
As soon as you walk in,
immersed
yeah.
in the experience that
Yeah.
it didn't dawn on you to like oh, we should mic up and get kind of set up to capture some of this.
Yeah, because I mean, he's like immediately, dude. Like he's just such an like interesting person, dude. Like as soon as you walk in, like Fidel said, he starts putting peanuts in places like for the squirrels to come, to
Yeah.
feed squirrels.
Something that was totally not on your bingo card showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like I said, you go in and immediately you're just like, holy shit, there's so much stuff in here. And he just starts immediately talking about his prints and his pictures, his paintings, all kinds of stuff that he has. And the whole time you're just so into it, and it just didn't hit me like, oh man, I should have been recording like as soon as we got out of the car.
Interesting. So you mentioned that you could tell that he was really into like outdoors. Like what made you say that?
Just the way he has everything decorated outside.
Really?
Yeah. You could tell he took his time with that, especially because like when Corinne was like filming the squirrels, he kept mentioning like, please don't get that back corner. Like I don't have anything over there yet. Cause there's kind of like a blank corner. And cause everything else, there's like something going on. Like he has either like some sort of sculpture thing or just, there's something going on except for this one corner. And he's like, oh, please, like, don't get that corner. Like I haven't decorated it yet, basically. So you can tell he cares.
Yeah.
And then he was mentioning like stuff about the trees and things like the names and all that. So
Interesting.
he's pretty educated, I would say.
Interesting.
When it comes to that. But yeah, he's just super welcoming. He's super humble, dude.
Very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble.
Like, yeah, dude. Like he didn't have that like, oh, I'm doing you guys a favor by doing this, Like,
Oh, like he's the somebody in the room.
yeah, it didn't feel like that at all. Like, and you could tell like he's really into what everything he was talking about because like he loves to like he probably was like, oh, dude, I have like company like and they're interested. Like I'm gonna
I get to nerd out.
Yeah, nerd out, and like he could tell he's just really passionate about what he does, and
Oh, that's awesome.
so it was really cool just like hearing him. I mean, he's just a guy that you can hear him talk, and you're just like you're in awe, dude. Everything he
dope.
says, yeah.
Yeah, you guys. He seems so interesting.
It was tight, dude. It was a cool experience, but like I said, like during the interview, like I still felt very nervous, and like I was just so glad he was very detailed in like everything he was talking about. So a lot of the like talking was on him, basically.
Oh, okay, okay.
So like,
So it was more just like pose a question and he gives you a robust
Yeah.
response.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like, and there was even a point where like I was ending it, like because Corinne had told me like the last thing she wanted him to talk about, so I had posed that question, and like that was going to be the end of it, but he wanted to keep talking. He was like, "Oh, that's it," and we're like, "Yeah," and then he goes, "No, let's keep going. Let's keep going."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he must have been really enjoying himself then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had Corinne give all of us his phone number because he's all like, you take my number down, call me, like keep in touch. I would love to have you guys back,
Oh, that's awesome.
like
That's
just
awesome.
to hang out and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like he's super nice guy, dude. Like crazy stories, like Eddie said, like he wishes he would have like started filming immediately. I thought the same thing, just because there were moments where no mics, no camera, nothing, and we're just talking, and I'm in my head, I'm just like, this would have been amazing to catch on mic.
Okay.
There was
I
a
see.
lot of that.
Oh, okay.
This is never a dull moment, dude. There was never a moment where he's just like sitting in silence.
Yeah,
Like he just has a
Damn.
story for everything.
It would have been.
dude.
I see what you mean, because it would have been perfect, I suppose. Like you have him on the microphone. You guys are walking around, just catching the B roll or whatever, and then when you splice it together, at like when you're editing, like you can just get like him talking over the like just capturing like around his space.
Yeah.
Damn, I see what you mean.
it was
That's
cool, man.
that's cool. That's cool.
It was a cool experience.
That's dope. Did you have like any standout moments outside of like what you already said, like the squirrels and stuff, like any particular part of the conversation that you guys enjoyed that you're able to share? Did you ask him the question I wanted you to ask?
About
His dad.
So yes and no, because he had mentioned that he was born in Pomona, and so I had asked him like oh, like what was it like growing up in Pomona? Because I was trying to get to the question of like how he got into photography and stuff like that. So I was trying to build up to it, and he was like, "Well, I didn't grow up in Pomona. I was just born there. He grew up in Covina, I think he said."
Okay.
Yeah, and then he had mentioned his dad, so that's when I was like, oh, like I also had read that there's like a peak in Mount Baldy, like named after your dad. Like, can you tell me about that? And he basically just explained what it says like on Wikipedia, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, because when I was trying to kind of help you look for some information, that was like the first thing that stood out to me, and I was like, hell yeah, that's pretty cool. Like some IE lore, you know? Yeah, because his dad he was like an outdoorsman, which is why I asked like how you can tell that he was into outdoor stuff, you know? Because his dad was an outdoorsman, and yeah, like the tallest peak at Mount Baldy is named after him. Like was it Culver Peak?
Yeah.
So, like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, like the majority of the conversation is like camera based, a lot of like photography based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
I'm interested to see how they're gonna put it together. So
Right on.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know when they're planning on, because I mean, there's no like deadline or anything. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. So
It's
there's,
just something they're doing.
and I imagine this is something that they would want to take their time on.
Yeah.
You know, so not feeling like you have to rush something so good.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I believe it's gonna be released YouTube only on Corinne's Madame Susia page.
Madame Susia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on our YouTube feed. on
Okay, so
Betamax.
it's gonna serve as like a collaborative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because I had talked to them about doing that, and they were down, and I had remembered seeing something on YouTube when I was like messing with like the settings for our page about doing collaborative videos where it'll upload to both channels and it'll show both like channels and like who uploaded basically.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I told them about that, and they were down. And when I went back to look at that, I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, I could have swore I saw something like that. And when I Googled it, it was like, yeah, it's because it was at the time in like a beta type of like.
Oh,
So,
I see.
but
I
it's
see.
something that YouTube is eventually gonna roll out.
I see.
So it's just not. It's not available anymore.
Well, hopefully that means that by the time that they're done and ready to have it be released, that might be something that's implemented into their program, into their platform. Because that would be dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see like how they're gonna put it together.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, especially because you weren't there. No, dude, like in all honesty, that's why I was sending you the pictures and like the little video I sent you. Because I was like, the whole time I was like, dude, like this Jose would have loved this shit.
Sounds gay. Like happy, you know?
You good? You good?
Yeah, that was a big rip.
That's why you don't do drugs, children.
The devil's lettuce.
Ganja. Did you watch Friendship?
I watched the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You had to turn it off or what?
Yeah.
Really?
Because of the movie or just because like
That shit
outside
sucked,
sources?
dude.
You didn't like it?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Oh.
No, Emily.
no.
Of course.
Damn, want me to jump her?
Do it, dude.
Hey, she beats
She's in
my
the car
ass.
right now,
She's
dude.
in
Go get her.
Beat me to it.
Damn,
No, I was gonna try to finish it today, and
yeah.
yeah, dude, it just didn't happen. But
Hey, do you even watch movies, dude?
nah, that shit's
Yeah, he
lame,
does,
dude.
dude. That's why we're doing the podcast, because
That's why we started, dude.
yeah, because he watches movies.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even pose that question
Nah.
to somebody who like constantly talks film and like the production aspect of it and filmmakers and stuff? Like, he's obviously very well versed in like the subject that we're currently talking about. Like, why would you even pose that? I don't understand. Please explain yourself.
I have a hard time understanding what you're saying because I don't speak bitch.
Damn.
That's what's up. But I do. So what's up?
Oh yeah, well you stink, homie. Hey, do you even watch movies, dude? My bad.
Nah,
I'm
dude.
just being enfadoso.
I know.
The first 10 minutes were fucking hilarious, dude. I want to finish it, dude.
Oh yeah. I honestly, I'm glad that you said that because when you said like, oh, I got 10 minutes in,
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I really thought that that's something that you would really like.
No, dude, like it's so hard to find like a funny movie that I'm into. Like comedy is like the hardest thing for me to get into, dude.
It takes such a hard left. It's so dope, dude. You have to finish it. I think that you would think it's great.
Yeah. I mean, I love his shows, dude. I know it's not the same type of comedy, but it's like there. I mean, it's almost there.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
Yeah.
Friendship is what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Tim Robinson. Tim
and
Robinson
Paul
and
Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yeah, it's an A24 film.
Yeah. It's like I saw after I watched the movie, I saw a comment somewhere that somebody had put and it said this movie is like if you took the Cable Guy and Joker and put it in a blender.
Joker.
That's what honestly I thought. I was like, man, that's a good
can see
comment.
that.
That's a good
I
comment.
can see that.
That's
Yeah.
a good comment.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's like
I can see the Cable Guy, but
No.
I didn't get that
You'll
far
see.
in though.
Yeah,
so.
you
Okay.
you have to like. I will put it like this. I'll put it like this. Do you care about like us talking about it like a little bit, like just because like only
No. I mean,
because it's kind of scary.
yeah.
Yeah,
like the Cable Guy,
I would say that it's a little
darker.
yeah,
Mm.
because it seems so much more like realistic.
Mm.
Especially when you kind of consider like the perspective of the wife and the son, you know, because like you've gotten as far as to see his wife and son, right?
Well, yeah, because the opening scene is them like in a group.
In a group.
Oh
and
yeah.
she's talking about
And then the
cancer.
very
I
next-
haven't orgasmed in years.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, well, I've been orgasming.
Just fine. Yeah. Like super out of pocket.
Yeah.
So that happens like throughout the movie, but it's always like on some like it's sometimes at moments where you're just like what the fuck? Like this guy's kind of fucking psycho.
Nuts,
Like he's
yeah.
kind of a psychopath, you know?
I would argue that she kind of sucks too.
Who?
The wife.
The wife? I feel like you didn't get enough about her outside of the fact that she's a cancer survivor.
I don't want to say she sucks. I want to say she's terrible at communication because she obviously does not like this guy anymore. And like,
Yeah, but he also at the same time does make it kind of difficult to connect with him because he's so like oblivious to everyone else. He's so like
it almost seems that like he was her rebound, and she ended up getting pregnant. That's what it seems like.
Yeah,
And she was just like, "Oh, I have to stay with this
It
guy."
very much didn't seem like he was. Yeah, exactly, because of the ex-boyfriend, right?
Yeah,
And like that guy was so well put together.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I can see why you say that. Like that makes a lot of sense.
Because a lot of times I was just like, I kept telling like myself, she just leave this guy. Like
that's what I'm saying.
like she just needs to leave this guy.
Yeah, but I didn't even think about it like that. That's actually really cool.
It's because I watch movies, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
No, but I loved this movie, dude.
Yeah, it was dope.
Like it was.
It continued to catch me off guard.
It did.
Like my favorite part is when he has the trip.
When he tripped.
No, like when he has his drug trip.
I don't think that's what happened.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's hilarious also, but I feel like he was duped. I feel like he was taken advantage of because like, oh, here's this guy who doesn't know anything about drugs. I'm gonna take his money.
That's what exactly.
Yeah.
But so like when you're like as the viewer, right? You're watching and like you're like, oh shit, you're expecting something cliche.
Yeah.
And then what you get, you're just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
and you can't like I don't know. I thought that was great because it's kind of like like it really built me up. Kind of like instead of like a hard drop, it kind of goes whoop, and then it's like just kidding, the roller coaster's not dropping, and you're like, what the heck? Like that was it? It's ridiculous, but it's done so well.
There was also a point in the movie where I thought it was taking that hard left into something else.
Me too.
And I was like, holy fuck, are we actually doing this? And it kind of does, but it doesn't. And even though I did end up liking the movie overall, I kind of wish it did.
Me too.
Go in that direction.
Me too.
And I was like, fuck, that would have been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But
like I felt like
I'm talking about the tunnels, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I immediately once I was done with it, I was talking to Alexis about it because I was like, man, this was a great comedy. It's a dark buddy comedy, dude.
Yeah.
Like dark.
It's
buddy
dark.
comedy. Like,
It's dark.
It's great, but I wished it was longer because the potential for this dude to really snap.
Yeah.
and it get really fucking crazy, in a fun way, man. Like, or if they were to like, I don't know. To piggyback off what you were saying, I felt very similar to that, because it was a dope movie, man. Like, it was honestly, like I said, it kept me like feeling like, damn, I did not fucking see that coming. Like, oh geez, like what the fuck? Like I kept saying that maybe every 15-20 minutes.
I kept getting secondhand embarrassment, dude.
Oh,
Just
for
like,
sure.
oh my God, like what the fuck, dude?
I felt more of that from the perspective of the people he was around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because you're talking about like embarrassment for him, right?
Yeah.
See, I was getting more of the like the people, like when he when he does something out of pocket and it's kind of like in front of people. Like there's a point in time when he he fucks up like at this hangout and he's trying to be funny.
Oh, yeah.
And he does something so fucking weird. And everybody's looking at him. And like I felt like how these people watching him do this were feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, I mean, if you're looking at my face right now, like, dude, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
Super cringy.
Damn, I want to finish
But
it,
it's
dude.
hilarious because you're like, oh my God, that's so crazy.
Super cringy, very funny,
Yeah.
very uncomfortable. But
Very uncomfortable.
yeah, I had been wanting to watch the movie for a while. Like, I just decided, like, fuck it, I haven't seen it yet. It's streaming. Put it on. And, dude, yeah.
Yeah, but basically he plays this guy whose wife is a cancer survivor and he doesn't really leave the house, right? He's just there. And she's trying to kind of like get back into the swing of just regaining her sense of like I'm alive, right? Because she had just beat cancer. So she tries to encourage him, like, oh, you should go out, you should make friends, you should go do something, you know. So by chance, he picks up a package. Thanks, buddy. That's kind of you. He gets a package by accident that belongs to somebody else. Goes to knock on the door. It's Paul Rudd, or Paul Rudd's character, and they end up hitting it off somehow, and they kick it, and he starts to develop like this, like obsession with him, like, and you start to really see, like, a lot of where his insecurities start to show, and yeah, just it kind of just takes him on this roller coaster and you're just, you know, along for this ride, dude, and like just some wacky fucking out of pocket things happen.
That's where like the cable guy aspect comes in, because like, you know how this guy's nice to him, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with him, and becomes obsessed with him. That's where the cable guy comparison comes from. But yeah, like the shit that the way he acts, it's very similar to like the stuff he does on his show. The what is it called? I think you should leave. I think you should leave. Like the way he acts is very similar to that kind of stuff. But he also displays like he's able to do more than just that. You know, like he does have, I guess, range.
Well, yeah, but he's also like a writer. He comes from SNL.
Yeah.
He was a writer in SNL,
which he got fired from because none of his sketches ever aired. I don't know if you know about this.
Mm-mm.
So he had gotten fired from it because they felt like all his sketches were horrible, and he ended up doing this show. I think you should leave. All those sketches are rejected SNL sketches.
Is it titled as such,
Maybe
like
I think you should
like
leave.
as if that's what they told him?
Maybe, yeah.
Hell yeah. I've never seen it. I've only seen like, you know, like memes of it, or like little like bits of it like online.
Like the 55 burgers one?
Yeah, or like you sure about that?
You sure about that?
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones was when he's doing like the museum tour and he keeps saying like some vulgar shit.
Oh, the haunted house thing?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
That's one of the first ones. That's one of my favorites too.
He's like, dude, sir, you can't be talking like that. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Dude, and I feel like they just keep getting more like extreme too.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's almost like this is pretty like out there, dude.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
because like there's time, dude. I love that show. I'll be watching it and I'm like, I look at Ellie and I'm like, I don't know. She probably thinks this is the stupidest thing ever, dude. Because if somebody was telling me this is dumb, dude, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't argue, dude.
Honestly, that's how I feel about this movie.
Yeah.
Like if somebody were to say like that shit was fucking stupid, like, I mean, yeah, I can see why you think that.
But it's just like it's just so like in your face, and like it's almost like to the point where it's almost meta.
Yeah.
Because like it's so obscure, it's so in your face, and like there's like nothing like I don't know, like it's hard to explain this type of comedy, dude. Like there's nothing safe about it. Like there's no like
nothing sacred.
Yeah, there's like nothing classic about this type of comedy. It's just so out there, dude. But
like it plays outside the norms, and it kind of just
and it pushes
it's
everything to the extremities, dude.
It's
like,
interesting you say that because I've never like sat and like watched it. Like I said, I've only just seen like just, you know, what people share as like something funny, like just on like a story or whatever. But in watching like a couple of videos talking about the movie, they both had said something to the tune of the movie being something like a long form version of like the skits that you would see in the show.
Yeah.
And that piqued my interest because I was like, oh man, now I really want to watch it. So after you telling me this, I'm like, damn, I really got to see it. Like sit and watch it.
Did you ever see the Detroiters?
No, I've been wanting to though.
So that one's a little like level down from I Think You Should Leave.
Is it still
it's
with
a little
Tim
more
Robinson?
accessible for like the common person. It's
Same guy?
Same guy. It's the same two guys from that movie. I can't remember the other guy. His friend, he's on that show too. The black guy.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I
like
don't
the host.
remember his name.
Yeah, the show is just about them, and dude, it's fucking hilarious too. but it's not as like out there. You know, it's not as crazy, but it's fucking hilarious too.
Dude, there's a scene in the movie that had me like dying immediately. It was when they're out in the field when he's like getting the mushrooms with Paul Rudd, and he's like starts sinking. His reaction to it.
Oh, the quicksand.
Yeah. Like his reaction to it was just like, ah! And Paul Rudd just like grabs him and pulls him out.
But
like,
his reaction is like that with everything like that.
Yeah.
Like it's so extreme. That's one thing I had written down because I was just kind of trying to jot things. Jimp. Oh, dude, I was like, and I was like, what the fuck? Like somebody's name is Jimp.
He's like, say your name's Jim? He's like, no, Jimp.
He's like, what? But he said something like it was like a Gimp with the J or something like that. It's like so stupid. Like, dude has a wild imagination, super wild imagination. Like, I thought that was cool. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It makes me eager to check out the show for sure because I definitely want to see more of that because that was
some bangers, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like the whole show's good, but like some of them are just like classics, dude.
Hell yeah.
Like the hot dog one.
How long is it? Like like seasons, like
they're not that long. Each episode's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, each
maybe.
Is it like
super
one
short.
season or?
No, I think there's two. There's 2 or 3.
I think there's 3 now.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, the hot dog one is funny, dude.
When the Oscar Mayer Wiener card.
Let's all
crashes
close
into
our eyes and.
Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
No. So it's supposed to be like the Oscar Mayer Wiener vehicle.
Okay.
Crashes into a building, and everybody's like, "Oh, like what the fuck?" And they're looking around like, "Who's driving there? Like who did that?" And then you see him, and he's in a hot dog costume, and he's like, "Yeah, like we got to find this person. Like who did? Like just fess up. Like we're not mad. We just want like." Everybody's just looking at him, and he's all like, "Dude, it's."
Oh
He's
my
like, "You're the
God.
only guy dressed up in a hot dog." He's like, "No, that guy is too." It's a guy wearing like a red shirt with a yellow tie. It's so dumb, but it's kind of clever, dude.
Dude.
Oh shit. That's hilarious.
No, yeah, and like his, like even in the movie, like his line delivery is just so fucking, like holy fuck, he says some crazy shit.
Yeah, but he's so good at like what he's doing.
Yeah,
Like honestly, because we talked about how people who do comedy are showing a lot of like horror chops right now.
yeah,
You know, I could really see him eating like
Yes.
in a horror film, dude. Like as the person who's the scary person. Like and
like him be like the psychopath basically.
yeah, something like that. Like not on some remake shit. Like something like an original. You know,
yeah.
I could see him really doing something cool.
Because this movie could easily be turned into like a horror film.
Sure.
Like it could have easily gone down that route, and I would have been like, yeah,
Yeah, it wouldn't have taken. It would literally wouldn't have taken much.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like one of the lines he drops that I was just like, oh my god, is that like when he tells one of the Paul Rudd's friends like, oh, like how's your daughter's rack or something?
Oh yeah.
Like people still staring. It's kind of weird. Or
So
like,
they're he's sitting with these guys, right? It's Paul Rudd and his friends, and like they have a routine of like where they just kind of kick it like in his garage, right? And they're drinking a beer and they're and one of the dudes was kind of just opening up, and he was saying like, oh, my daughter is like a teenager now or something like that, and she has like boobs, so and I see how guys like are looking at her and stuff, and it's just I'm not ready for all that, like on some like
he's like being very vulnerable.
like on some real shit, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, that's crazy. I was like, damn, I feel that, and like they're all, and then like to make him feel better, they break out, like, so Paul Rudd starts singing, and then you're just thinking like, oh, that's like sweet of him to like start singing. All of a sudden they like all join in, and it sounds amazing. And then Paul
and
Rudd,
he's sitting there like
looking at them
in awe.
like in awe, dude, like mouth wide open, like looking at them like
Mouth
he's
wide open.
and he's like just kind of just so mesmerized by the moment, and like his imagination starts running wild, and he can see himself like singing along with it, but he clearly doesn't know what the fuck is going on or the song.
Yeah.
So
Do you remember the song? I can't remember.
Why I'm drawing a blank. Last night I dreamed of
Oh, yeah.
you.
I want to be your lady, baby. If your game is strong, give me a call, boo. If your love is... that was that song.
Yeah, they're doing that.
And like they all start harmonizing.
Dude,
like,
it sounded so bomb. And then he, in his imagination, he sees him like he's picturing himself singing along with them, you know?
Yeah. Tim's
And-
character, right?
Yeah. But like it's clearly like he's in his head.
Yeah,
You know? So then later, after like a fucking litany of crazy shit happens, he finds himself back inside this fool's house where he's having people over, and those homies are back over, and they're all looking at him like what the fuck are you doing here? Like they're all giving him that look, right? And the first thing he comes out of his mouth is, "So, how's your daughter's rack?" Dude, it's so bad.
Oh man.
doesn't he also try to start singing, but nobody joins?
Yeah, so,
my
so he starts
God.
singing the song, and everyone's looking at him like you're a fucking lunatic.
You gotta finish it, dude.
Dude,
Like,
it's so funny. Like
Yeah.
hearing you talk about like the show,
Yeah.
I know you're gonna love this movie, dude.
No, dude, I was into it, but yeah, I'll finish it.
Yeah, you should finish it while you're driving.
and I think of you. Dude, that shit was tight.
Oh no, Paul Rudd's not the one who starts it. It's one of the friends.
Yeah, it was one of
it's
those
one of the
friends.
friends.
Yeah, dude.
No, but yeah, that's a dope movie.
So, okay, I'm gonna try to pose this question to you without spoiling anything about the ending for Eddie.
For sure.
So the glance between Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson's character.
Oh, which is something you can see in the trailer.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but that glance, do you think it happened, or was that in his head?
Man, I did not think about that, but now that you're asking me, my immediate like from the hip, it's in his head.
You think so?
I think so. I mean,
I think so too.
he was an interesting dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that totally being like something that he imagined. Because, I mean, what Paul Rudd had, what that dude's character went through with him,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see like how that,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta watch it, dude.
Yeah.
It's on HBO.
I'll finish it, and then next week we could talk about the ending. Then,
All right.
all right.
Yeah,
That's
you
all
could,
the time
yeah,
we
you
have.
can say what you
Yeah.
think.
All right. That's all the time we have. Did you watch anything else? Either of you?
Did I?
Damn.
Oh yeah. I watched the 100th anniversary of the Phantom of the Opera,
Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, no.
1925.
Yeah, no, I saw that. No invite or what?
Nah, just sold out.
Fucking bitch.
How was that?
Fucking amazing, dude. With a live band playing the music, playing the live score.
No shit.
Sick, dude. The band is called the Invisible Czars, and they did. So far, I've seen 3 movies with the live score.
So it's not. Is it? It's not like an ensemble. Is it like a band with like guitars and stuff, or like
There's guitars,
horns?
a violin,
Oh, really?
So
piano,
an orchestra, right?
Kind of. I mean, I would say band.
Really? So how many people?
There's like 6, I think.
That's why I'm asking. Like,
Oh,
oh, that's
So
interesting.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I guess they had just for the California shows because they're in the middle of a tour.
Okay.
The band's from Austin, Texas. And they even make a joke in the beginning, like, "Oh, it's from your guys' favorite state, Austin, Texas." But they had a special guest who I can't remember the proper term for what he does, but he does like the sound effects for the movie. And they didn't have him before when I saw him with the other in the other movies. I've seen them do the live score for Nosferatu and
Oh, it's the same band.
the Phantom. The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. So I've seen them twice before. This will be my third time seeing them. And yeah, but they had this guy, and I guess he's worked on like a ton of movies, just Indiana Jones, like all kinds of like big, huge Hollywood movies.
Doing sound design.
Sound design, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, when they introduced the band, they kind of, went over like a lot of what he's done in the past. But yeah,
So he's performing with them?
he's performing with them.
Oh, that's awesome. Is he
Yeah.
doing like the sound design, like the sound effects?
Yeah, so I think a lot of them were just maybe stuff that he already had like in his computer or something. But
Yeah.
he's doing like a lot of live stuff too.
Like,
So-
like
Like there's a scene where there's a horse.
that's,
So
how,
he's doing,
that's
like,
immediately
the coconut hoof thing.
yeah, that's why I went
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's so cool.
the cool thing about this band is like when you watch these older movies, like if it was just a regular like live score, like a lot of bands or orchestras do, it's just like they do a live score and that's it. But these guys, they kind of do it to where they kind of make it kind of funny too. They have like moments, like I said, like the guy is doing the coconuts and all that, and they encourage the crowd to get into it. So.
Interesting.
Have you guys ever seen The Phantom of the Opera?
No.
Nope.
No. So there's scenes where they have so the entire movie for the most part, like 99% of it takes place in this Paris opera house. I guess it was built over these like torture chambers, like dungeons and all kinds of stuff like hidden underneath the opera house. And that's where this mysterious phantom lurks in the shadows underneath all that. So there's like that duality of like the Paris house being like a bunch of wealthy, nice people, like just everything's so elegant and beautiful, and then underneath you have
Death.
the torture chambers,
Yeah.
darkness,
Yeah.
and,
Despair.
yeah. So you can like it was like a heaven and hell type of thing,
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it was interesting seeing a movie that, like it shows that it's about how shitty the rich can be, like
okay.
and how they just kind of try to bury it under there's this very real thing going on underneath this pretty picture that everyone's painting. But it takes place in this opera house, and this phantom figure thing is like in love with this one actress in it. And he sends the owners like death threats, like if you don't have her sing the main part, like some tragedy is gonna like befall you, So and he does, like he starts like he drops a chandelier on people, he kills people, he hangs them.
Oh shit.
So there's a lot of death, and all because he's obsessed with this one actress, and her name's Christine. And he eventually even ends up like kidnapping her and telling her like, I can make you a famous, like everyone's gonna know your name and all that. All I ask is like you leave your boyfriend behind and like you just obey me, your master.
like Beauty and the Beast in a way.
Type of thing, yeah.
Okay.
And the whole time dude, these sets are fucking beautiful, dude.
Huh.
Massive sets, just like
You said it takes place in Paris?
yeah. I don't know where it was filmed. I don't know,
Okay.
like it was I think it was because I know they had just destroyed the actual opera house, like a large portion of it, a few years back.
Oh, really?
And I think it was in Universal Studios, but they had destroyed it. And I know a lot of people were saying like, no, that's like a historical thing, but they got rid of it anyways. But I guess it was like right next to where Super Mario World is now.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that.
Okay.
But beautiful sets, dude. Like obviously no CGI or anything like that. Everything's practical. But it's one of those things that, dude, that they just nothing can duplicate that feeling of like watching an old movie like that. Just because the sets, you're just constantly looking, especially a movie like this. There's like so many shadows. Like the shadow play in this movie is fucking ridiculous, dude. Like
That's dope.
when you see people walking, you see their shadows first, and sometimes you just see the Phantom's shadow. You don't even see him.
Similar to like how Nosferatu has
A
like
lot of
like
inspiration.
his like how it's like imposing and in the scene, but not necessarily something that you see.
Yeah, like it's almost like the shadows are characters
Like our
themselves.
characters themselves. Oh, okay.
But like I said, beautiful sets, and you're constantly just looking in the background, like oh, what's behind that door? What's in that shadow right there? Like
You're talking about the original
Phantom.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
So what-
1925 one.
1925.
Yeah. So apparently the whatever version you watch now
Okay.
isn't the original version, because the original version doesn't exist anymore.
What do you mean?
So I guess a few years, maybe I think like a year or so prior to that, the 1925 one being released, they did like they do most movies. They have like a test release, right?
Okay.
To see how it does with audiences.
Like screenings. Right?
Yeah, screenings, and they I guess the majority of people that watched it did not like the ending, because the Phantom ends up redeeming himself.
Oh, okay.
And people just like, no, we want revenge. We want him to die. So they ended up doing reshoots. They ended up reshooting it, and they had a second version. And I guess that one didn't do so good either. I don't remember what the problem was that one, but they ended up adding scenes to that one that they ended up keeping in the third version.
Okay.
Like there's a scene where he steals a horse carriage, and there's like the fucking like Tokyo Drift Need for Speed scene in it, where he's just fucking hauling ass. He kidnaps a girl, and he's just like going just wild in the streets with that fucking little carriage. dude.
Dipping.
Yeah, and there's like a mad, like hundreds of people chasing him with pitchforks and all that.
Damn.
Which I think that's where like that comes from, like the whole crowd with torches and pitchforks and all that.
Interesting.
I think this was the first movie to do that, which is now like super cliche, you know. But yeah, and then it ends up crashing. She like jumps out, dude. It's action packed, dude. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
so
like,
they
it
kept that
sounds
scene in
pretty-
the third one. So the third version is like what most people will see today.
Okay.
But it's not the original, like, and
The one that was originally rejected.
yeah.
So it just doesn't exist. There's no way of seeing it.
There's no prints that have survived. Nobody owns anything like It just
It's just a thing of legend.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But there's like I guess documentation of what happens, and people have the directors and all that have.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is what we changed.
So
and
we
all that.
know about it, but like it's not anything that we can validate.
Yeah, and I guess there's a fourth version where they came back and hold on, I don't want to fuck up his name because he did such a fucking phenomenal job.
Oh, like a remake?
No, so they did a version after that has actual like speaking in it, and
Like it was the first talkie.
yeah. So Lon Chaney, the Phantom, the main character,
Oh, okay.
who I guess like they did reshot scenes where the actors, they brought back like all the original actors, and they had them reshoot the scenes where they talk. They like it's actual sound. And I guess Lon Chaney, which plays the Phantom, he was working on another movie, so he didn't come back for it. And that other movie that he was working on was supposed to be the first movie that he actually talks in. So they were kind of like, that was a big buzz around that movie. So he figured if I could come back and shoot this movie and it has my voice in it, this one won't be as,
Hype, yeah.
yeah, the hype won't be there, because like, oh, well, we heard you talking to the Phantom. So I guess there's a version where they do talk, but whenever he's in with scenes with him, they're still like silent. They still have the
title
text
cards?
come. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, dude, great fucking movie. Lon Chaney, dude, he did his own makeup. He the way he was acting, because silent film era is like a whole different style. It's very dramatic the way you
Yeah.
act, because you have to
Very
like really
expressive.
Yeah.
push it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's nonverbal.
Yeah, you can't act with your eyes like how you do now. Like, but it's just like, yeah, everything is like so dramatic. But like the way he acts, dude, it's fucking insane. Like he's a fucking psychopath, dude. And that reveal, dude, the whole time it's just building up to that reveal because he's wearing he always has like this cloak on or whatever, and then he has like this crazy looking mask. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's like a half mask looking.
No,
thing.
no. So you're thinking about like the modern Phantom of the Opera, where it's like half his face.
Yeah.
It's not like that in the original.
Oh, really?
It's half his face, but it's from like the mouth up.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a crazy mask, dude. I found this. I gotta find him again, but he's on Instagram. He like makes a replica of that mask, and it looks sick, dude. Really cool, like creepy mask. So the whole time you're just like, okay, what does this fool look like? Because there's like speculation, like there's people that they in the movie they're like, oh, he doesn't have a nose. Like, yeah, he does have a nose. It's fucking gigantic. Or like, no, he's missing his nose. And when I finally you get that famous reveal, dude, and it's like still kind of shocking, dude. You know, and he looks fucking terrifying, dude. Like the makeup, like the fact that he did his own makeup, dude. And from what I remember, like he used like guitar string.
The actor did his own makeup?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I guess he used like I think guitar strings or something to like push his nose back, so it kind of looks like he kind of like has like his nose is like kind of sunken in, but he looks creepy as fuck. He's like balding, like it just looks nasty, dude. Like,
oh shit, okay.
Yeah, he looks super like creepy, even for like, you know, now like that, you know, I could only imagine how terrifying that must have been, because it is like what I would even consider like maybe like the first jump scare in a movie, because it is like kind of like boom, like it happens, like she removes his mask. Yeah, and he's like super like dramatic the way he is when he finally revealed the face. And yeah, I could totally imagine people being like, oh my god, this is fucking terrifying back in the day. But yeah, dude, like I mean, you know, eventually like he ends up like you know, just causing mayhem in this Paris house, opera house, and the Christine's the lady that he kidnaps, the actress. Her boyfriend ends up trying to, you know, going through the dungeon. That's my favorite whole sequence in this entire movie. Is him and his like undercover cop is like they're like going through these like dungeons and like just trying to find him and trying to find his lair. And there's like so many hidden doors and trap doors. Like it's insane, dude. And you know, they eventually like find out his whereabouts, and he's like running away from this mob, and they eventually catch him. And they fucking jump him, and they throw him in a river and they drown him. And that's the ending. Alert. That's the ending that they preferred over the him redeeming himself.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, but it kind of like it's one of those movies that I think the reason why it became like such a classic and why it's still like considered like one of the greatest movies ever made, and you know, the fact that it's 100 years old, is not only because it's shot very beautiful and the acting is great and you know the sets and everything. I think it's just like the message is trying to send you too. It's like,
yeah,
you know, like there's even a line where he says like, if I'm gonna butcher it, but it's something along the lines of like, if I'm evil, it's only because man's hatred has made me this way. And it, you know, he's just an outcast, you know, and he's very deformed. He's ugly, you know. That's why he dwells in these like dark dungeons, like all alone. And he's just kind of like, he's so like maybe out of touch with everything, because like his way of like seeking love is to kidnap this girl, you know.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hurt her. He doesn't like. He even has like he has like a special room just for her where it looks like something out of like a dream sequence, dude. Like the bed is like a ship. Like everything just looks so whimsical, dude. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude. Great fucking movie, dude. And just like I said, seeing it performed with the live band, it's
That's dope.
Insane. Yeah, dude. And like, yeah, and like I said, they encourage the people to get into it. Like, there's a scene where he comes out. I don't think it was the first, but it was one of the first scenes in color. So in this movie, all black and white, there's a random scene in the middle where they're having a ball. Everyone's like dancing and stuff, and he comes out in a fucking in this like really elegant suit with like a skeleton. It looks like, I'm pretty sure the Misfits got it from there. I know that there's that show, The Crimson Ghost
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever, but this is like straight up looks like the Crimson Ghost's face.
Oh shit!
Like
Okay.
it's a skeleton mask, and yeah, what's it called? And it's a beautiful scene, dude. But there's like, it you know, it's not Wizard of Oz beautiful, like when you know the like the Technicolor thing.
Yeah.
But it's like it almost looks like a water painting because there's only certain colors you can see. So it's almost like if you were colorblind looking at it, like there's only like some blues and some reds. It's really interesting, dude.
It's like hues rather than colors.
Yeah, and from what I remember, like it's one of the first ones that was like that. So it was like a big deal, but it's just cool that it's like everything's black and white except for this one crazy scene in the middle.
Damn, that's sick. That's crazy to think that like after 100 years, it still holds up.
Yeah, dude, and like the last time I watched this movie was like it was forever ago, and I had like DVDs of like old black and white silent films, but horrible quality. And that's like the last time. So watching this like restored version, dude, insane detail. Like, you know, obviously you can tell it's a fucking old fucking silent film from the 1920s.
Yeah,
but,
it's gonna have the noise. Like
well, and I mean, it just still has that beautifulness to it, you know, that
Yeah.
super. But you're still able to see what's going on. It's not as dark as the other ones.
Yeah.
You know? So you could see like the background more. There's more detail, and
Oh, that's
it just
cool.
looks so pretty, dude. Like it's amazing.
That's cool because like I would prefer like a restored version to bring out those natural details rather than having to like kind of like in Star Wars how they kind of put stuff in there like after the fact like with like computer generated stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
they add.
How they added shit to fill the background.
Yeah.
Like that sounds tight to just bring out what's naturally a part of the film.
Yeah. There's no like enhancement of any type of way like that. Like it's just like let's brighten certain things up. Let you know, clean some of the noise up a little bit. And because I mean, if you watch the like a clip from like the OG, like it does not look good at all, dude. So like I'm glad they're restoring these and they look so pretty, dude. Like nothing can replicate that. Like, you know, like that
Have they done any remakes?
of the Phantom. Yeah, there's what's gotten popular is like I think in the 70s there was a version where they throw like acid in his face, and that's where you get like the classic like half mask that you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Like that white, but it's like some handsome guy. He just has like fucking bad skin on one side.
Yeah, like Two-Face.
Yeah, it's like that, but he's like super charming and everything. And this one he's not. This one he's like hideous, dude. Like he looks gross.
Does he look like he's a burn victim, or is it just kind of like deformed?
It's hard to tell, dude, and like it might be a mixture of both. I don't know, and I'm glad that it doesn't go too into detail. The only thing
that was gonna be my next question if they explain it.
So you do get his name. His name's Eric, and you only get one scene where they kind of flesh his background a little bit, and it was just like he escaped from an insane asylum. And that's it.
Oh,
that's all you get. So you know you don't know how he got there. You don't know how
what his mental illness is.
Yeah. So like, yeah, dude. But I mean, it leaves a lot of stuff up for you to decide. But just by the way he, you know, where he lives, the way he has everything organized, the way he like designed this actress's room, like everything's super like elegant looking. So you can tell he's pretty, you know, maybe well versed in that, you know, with that stuff.
Yeah, he must be like somehow maybe been exposed to or around like the more like upper class culture.
Yeah. And so it's just, you know, he's hideous, so he's not one of them.
He's not accepted.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie, dude. And like,
I've honestly never heard anything about it like that.
Yeah.
Like
Me
it's,
neither,
It's
dude.
all, no, dude. I'm like, dude. It's hard. It was hard for me to like kind of interject because this sounds so interesting because having something that has such like a message that still kind of resonates today.
Yeah, dude. Like
From 100 years ago,
And-
done in a film at a time where before we even had color or language involved, you know, I don't know, something about that I can appreciate.
Yeah, dude, and like when you watch like all these other like old movies like Nosferatu and The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and stuff, like they all have messages that still like are just as important today as they were 100 years ago, dude.
Damn.
That's insane to think about, dude. Like,
I'm gonna totally do that for like my Halloween movie in like October. I'm gonna watch Phantom of the Opera, the original Nosferatu, shit like that. Because I've been wanting to watch like the original, like Dracula
Yeah.
and things like that. Because I've never seen them, like the original Frankenstein. You know, I've never seen any of those. Like, I mean, I just know them from like. Have you seen them?
No, the only like Frankenstein like film I've seen like that is Young Frankenstein.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, and I haven't even. I don't even remember much about the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with
Because that one is more based off the book, right?
yeah, with Robert De Niro plays.
Oh, that's
Frankenstein's
right. I
monster.
remember you had mentioned about that one.
Yeah, and that's one I wanted to watch because if I'm not mistaken, like people think highly of that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it. I love listening to you talk about like old movies, dude. You romanticize them so much. Like
Dude.
I can't help it. Like I've never had someone talk to me about, oh, you should go watch these movies, other than just like your basic, oh, these are classics, you know. And it's like that just sounds like some old ass fool trying to tell me shit.
Yeah, no,
but like explaining it this way, like from seeing it from the artistry that it is, definitely makes it so much more intriguing.
Yeah, dude.
So would you say like the basis of the plot or like the story is this person is obsessed with somebody to like a toxic degree, basically,
Like a narcissist,
where they almost like want to. It ends up of them inflicting like hurt on them.
Yeah.
or others in the process.
Yeah, because I mean, he's so obsessed with this girl, but you know, it is like an unhealthy obsession because he's obviously willing to kill for her love, you know.
And he love bombs on her.
Yeah, and I think it's just like him just wanting love and happiness. And there's even a line where like I should have brought up the quotes, dude, but like he says like I'm a man just like anybody else and I deserve happiness too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so it's just like it kind of reminds me of like a little bit of like even like Taxi Driver. Have you seen
Yep.
where he takes that girl to see the porno?
Yeah.
And in his head he doesn't realize like this is shitty. Like you don't take a girl that you like to go see a porn like this, you know?
Yeah.
But he's just so out of touch, dude. He's a misfit. You know, and it's like you know, society made him that way, and that's just the same thing here, you know.
So would you say he's like a misunderstood person, or just?
I mean, he's definitely psychotic, dude. Like, you get this badass, like.
Well, he was institutionalized.
Yeah, he was into. I mean, he's definitely fucking not right in the head either, because I mean, he kills a lot of people. Like, there's even like that scene that I'm talking. That was my favorite scene where they're like trying to find his lair, and they're just exploring all these like dungeons and like tombs and stuff. And, like, they're walking around with their fucking hands up, like right next to their head, and they're doing that so like what the undercover cop's like, hey, he hangs people. He'll throw that rope around your neck like super fucking quick. So when we're walking around here, like have your hand up next to your head, so in case he does wrap it around your neck, like you won't choke to death.
Yeah, you could try to fight the
yeah.
fight
So
back.
that's how dangerous this guy is. Like they're literally exploring these dungeons, holding their fucking hand like this, dude.
Oh,
Like it's
man.
crazy.
That attention, that detail is
Well, the reason I'm asking these questions is because it's pretty funny, or not funny, but like coincidental.
that you're bringing it up, right?
What do you mean?
That he's bringing it up because of how like similar it sounds to like the main character in Friendship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's tight.
Damn, that's sick, Jose.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm glad you thought of that, Jose. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, like I'm excited that like we're on the same wave right now.
But so yeah, it's coincidental, like because like it's very similar in that way, and it got my brain thinking like, I wonder if this movie was like the basis or like basis of inspiration for a lot of movies that came out with that sort of like theme, I
That
guess.
tone to it.
Yeah, because there's movies like Misery, where she's like
Yeah.
obsessed with this author, and then there's a movie called The Fan, which I know a lot of people don't know. It's with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes, where Wesley Snipes plays this baseball player that Robert De Niro is like a big fan of, to the point where he like, I think he kidnaps his son, like you need to make a home run, or I'm gonna kill your son, type of situation. Like it's just like a story of obsession.
Yeah. I mean,
Interesting.
It's the beats are there, dude. Like
Yeah.
they, I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure, dude. Like this is like, I mean, it's influenced so
Yeah.
much, dude. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if those movies took direct inspiration from.
Because I
this.
was trying to look that up right now, like, oh, what movies were like influenced or inspired by Phantom of the Opera 1925, and it just kept bringing up Phantom of the Opera, like other versions. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay, I'm not finding anything. Here.
Yeah.
I wonder if you were to do it to where you look up like movies about like people being obsessed with another person, like how many of those lists would come up with like Misery, Phantom of the Opera, like, you know what I mean, like
Friendship.
yeah. So then
Cable Guy.
Yeah, exactly. So then you could I imagine you can kind of dial it down from there and be like, oh, I can see how these would all just draw an influence from this, because what story like that predates Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah, because you know how like a lot of movies, like they're essentially either Romeo and Juliet or Hamlet.
Yeah.
Essentially, you know. So I wonder, like,
Yeah.
if this is also in that category.
That's dope.
It's just this
Yeah.
story just being retold or reimagined in different ways.
Yeah, and I mean, and there's also that, like, you know, how it ends. Like they literally like fucking beat him up and throw him in a river so he drowns.
That's what's up.
So, you know, he doesn't even have a chance to, like, you know, go to jail or prison or anything. You know, like they treat him like a fucking animal, and you know, and it leaves that. It leaves you to think like, okay, what is right in this situation? I mean, he on one hand he does kill a bunch of people, but does he not still have the same rights as everyone else to, like, have the proper, you know, go through the proper procedures, get arrested, go to trial, do all that? It's
Is revenge the proper form of justice?
yeah. And it's like you can kind of both understand a little bit of both, man. Like on one hand, it is tragic because, like, the way he talks, he's just like miserable, you know.
Yeah.
And he just wants love and happiness. But, you know, the way he's going about it, obviously not the way to do it. But, you know, what other choice does he have?
Yeah, I mean, his only worldview, because of like how people have treated him, you know.
Yeah, dude. And you get this really cool scene, like right at the end, dude, where the mob finally catches up to him and he raises his fist. Like he has something in his arm, and like the whole crowd's like, whoa. Like they all stand back, like, hold on. And he turns around and because he's surrounded, and like everyone starts backing up, like, what the fuck? Like he has something up his sleeve, you know, like what does he have? And then he opens his hand, there's like nothing in it, and he starts laughing. And that's when they just jump him, dude, and throw him in the river. But I thought that was like his last like little bit of like insanity, dude. Like,
I get the last laugh.
yeah, like he's like, oh, like there's like 100 of you and you guys are still scared of me. And
Oh shit! Yeah.
and he just opens his fist up and there's nothing in it. And he just starts laughing, and he just gets jumped after that.
Because he knows that they're gonna kill that dude.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, it even reminds you of the Joker. Like, you know, like the insanity's there, the trap doors, like all the little things. Like there's even a scene where she has a choice to make where she could save her boyfriend or like save the opera house or something like that, and she has to turn. There's like a scorpion and a toad, and she has to like turn one of them, and she has to decide. And he's just like looking at her like, she can save her boyfriend or like blow up the opera house means that they'll die too, and he gives her that option, dude. Like knowing that, hey, she can blow me up too and die. So it like, you know, like it does remind me a lot of the Joker. You know, so maybe, I mean, I'm sure they probably took inspiration too from that. But yeah, this movie's, it's crazy, dude.
How was it seen at the Frida?
It was cool, dude. And I already knew I was gonna have a good time, just 'cause, like I said, I've seen that band do this before with other movies. But every time it's like, it's a different experience because all those movies are so different from each other. Like Nosferatu is like just super dark.
Yeah.
And it's like very like super goth, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and then this movie is a little more modern. It's a little more like, I guess, as we like Hollywood as we know it, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a whole different experience, but it's like a good time, dude. And there was like old people there was young people, like teenagers, like a mixture of everybody, dude. So it was like fucking cool, dude. Like just seeing it with a lot of people. So yeah, dude, like I hope you guys. It sucks that it was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like it was just like a weird day, but maybe because they were on tour, they just couldn't. It just didn't work out. But hopefully in October they do something else, dude. Because I mean, every chance I get to see them do a live score, like I'll for sure go.
Do you know if they're from the area?
No,
Or-
they're from Texas.
Oh, that's right. You said they're from
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah.
Damn. So, is that something that they do? Like they just picked a movie, kind of like
So they did like a quick little bio on them before the thing. They said they've been doing it for like 20 years, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Okay.
And yeah, they and it said like, you know, they over the years they've kind of like tried to perfect it and all that. They would just play along, but they do a bunch of movies, and I guess that's what they do. Like through most of the year, they just go around touring and playing along to all these movies.
That's cool.
Yeah, so cool. And they even make a joke, dude. Like, 'cause, dude, the price of admission to see this was still cheaper than going to like a regular movie at AMC, which
Only-
is insane, dude. Like
Yeah.
they're doing it for
The love of it.
Yeah, for
Love of the
yeah.
game, homie.
They even have like they made a joke like, yeah, you guys have nice park benches around here, and like there's like that's where we slept yesterday. But it's like it's fucking punk rock, dude. Like
Yeah.
they super DIY, super like they're just in it for the passion, dude. Like they're not making crazy money off of this. Like I wish they were, dude, because they would deserve it, dude. But
So when they're playing while the movie's going, because I've never been to the Frida, so I don't know like how big each like.
they have a little like stage that I think they just put out just for like these occasions.
Okay, so so it's like something that they put together.
I
and
believe
then
so.
They take it down. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they tap into like the PA system inside the theater,
Yeah.
or you hear it separate from like what the movie's playing?
I think it's. I don't know if it's a part of the PA. They might be. It sounded like.
Like they're mic'd and like tapped into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
system?
yeah. They're definitely mic'd.
Okay,
It's not just like coming just straight from the front.
From the the
Yeah.
front. Okay.
No, it sounds fucking good, dude.
Oh, that's dope. That's
yeah,
dope.
it's super. Like they know what they're doing, dude. Like they do a good.
I mean, they've
good
been doing
job.
it for so long.
and they're just they're so down to earth, dude. Like the way they joke and everything. Like they're just like you could tell they're having fun.
Well, that's cool. That's
Yeah, yeah, dude. But yeah, man, I hope they do something in October.
cool. Damn.
Well, we'll see. Like around this area.
They should do Lord of the Rings, dude.
I'll be sick. I could see him doing some funny shit with Lord of the Rings, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would like to see anything like that. Not necessarily like Lord of the Rings. Just I would like to go to something like that because I've never experienced that. I mean, outside of stuff that you can see, like like a theme park, like Disneyland or something.
Yeah,
But like a movie like that, just like a movie that you could own. Just go to the theater and then have the live ensemble just
yeah.
perform while it's playing. Like that just seems like such a cool fucking
It's
idea.
super immersive, dude.
Exactly.
And, yeah, and especially like I mean I feel like it's just I mean where else do you get to experience something? I mean that's how people 100 years ago experienced it. Obviously with different instruments, but
Yeah.
Word.
like that's what it was. That it was a live band playing.
Mm.
You know, while you're in the theater watching this movie and. It's crazy, like, if you were to maybe tell someone 100 years ago when they're watching that in the theater, like, hey, 100 years from now, somebody's, a different band with modern instruments is going to be playing it in the year 2025 in a theater
Yeah.
in Santa Ana. And,
To honor what we've done here.
yeah, like, they'd be like, what? Like, nah.
They'd call you a witch and burn you
Yeah.
at the stake.
Probably, yes, yes.
That makes me think like
What are you doing here, Beaner?
Damn.
for that makes me think like what about like 100 years before the original film done that where you can experience it that way like in the theater with the live band which was like you're saying standard 100 years before then it was people performing on a stage with the live music you know
Yeah.
like so that's always kind of been like a part of it you know
Yeah.
just we've now moved towards where you can just digitally
Add everything,
insert that
yeah.
to the film. Yeah, like I never thought of it like that. I would love to go see something. I really don't even care what the movie is. I mean, obviously, a movie that I want to see, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter to me which movie it is. I would just love to experience that all together.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And they have like a lot of insight. They kind of give like their, I guess their view of like what the messages and all that. And it's cool because like they're so laid back and they're like, yeah, if you guys want to chat with us, like we're just gonna be hanging out and all that. And like when we watched like I think it was last year or the year before, it had to be the year before. But when they played along to the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, there's a scene at the end where I was just kind of confused, and I was just like, what happened? And at the end of the movie, they're like, all right, how many of you guys understood the ending? And like nobody raised their hand. And they're like, okay, so like this is what we think. And like it was the singer, or not the singer, the guitar player was talking, and he was like giving his 2 cents on what it is. And it just blew my mind. I'm like, oh, dude, that makes perfect. I totally get the movie now.
Yeah.
And it's just cool. Like
they
so
kind of
nerds,
they give
dude.
commentary. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Something kind of like what we're doing here,
Yeah.
but like they're doing it as a part of the show.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
That's
Like
cool,
you know,
dude.
they're digesting movies that were made 100 years ago, and where you think, oh, it's probably the simplest form of a movie, and it's like, no, dude, they're just as complicated
Yeah,
as nowadays.
There's so much more
like,
nuance too, because
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about like a time and place when these things are new and stuff like that. That's dope, dude. I wouldn't expect at first glance to see or know about like a live band playing to the score of a film.
Yeah.
To add that in there,
Yeah.
like that makes it so much more. So how long does it is the whole event?
I mean, these movies aren't that long. They're like a little over an hour, I think.
And then so included with some of the commentary that they do, and then like the hanging out and chatting afterwards, it could be as long as 2-3 hours.
Whatever time the theater wants to kick them out. I
Oh
guess.
shit! Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's dope, dude. And like, I know that at one point too, they were like just giving away their DVDs, because like they have like their own DVDs or Blu-rays, whatever, with their soundtrack to it.
Oh shit! Okay.
So, and there was a point where they're like, you know what, like we'll give them to you for free, just pay for shipping, and we'll send it out to you. And
They recorded them doing their version of scores for movies, and then they just can watch it.
Yeah. So I mean, they'll send you the copy if you just cover the shipping, dude.
Yeah, some like Be Kind Rewind shit.
Yeah, dude, and
Yeah.
and they even I guess they had mentioned this time that they record every live session they do. They're like, so we're like, this one tonight is being recorded. I'm like, and like, if you guys want the copy of it, like, just shoot me an email and I'll send it to you. Like, so
They're not even like, they're just like a band, like as if we were to, like, let's say in theory, like you play drums, I play guitar, you know, let's say he played an instrument.
Yeah.
We have a projector, we have the screen. We could, in theory, if they would be doing the same thing. We would be doing the same thing as them.
yeah.
They're
Pretty much.
that down to earth, like that DIY, like you said, punk rock, in a way.
Yeah, but I
That's
mean, like I
sick.
said, but even so, like the instruments make sense too. Like it's not just like, you know, like the violin is there, the keyboards, like whatever filter sounds they have on that shit, like it works for the movie.
Damn.
So it's not just like when I say modern instruments, it's like, yeah, they're modern instruments, but they go with the movie. So it's not like a fucking, like, you know, you're not playing a fucking I'm trying to think of like,
So you can't spin kick to this.
there's no like fucking DJ scratches on on it or something, you know?
Wait, so you can't circle pit?
They do actually. We did that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You and the baby?
Yeah. Spin kick that movie.
You're grand killing the baby.
Only the children.
Oh, that's funny.
What did Yareli think of it?
She enjoyed it, dude.
Yeah.
She's like, I've never seen anything like that. I'm like, I know. Like it's crazy. Like something so like old, dude. Like
Yeah.
you know, like when someone that's never experienced that, it's like it's you're gonna remember it forever, dude.
Yeah, like it's an experience.
Yeah. But I like I said, I wish everyone, like, you know, if anybody ever gets a chance, dude, like go to one of these things, and you know, particularly like I feel like it's this band, because I feel like if you go like to like other showings and stuff, like it's gonna be dope, but you know, depending on the people's personality, like maybe they're just there to perform and that's it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
That's it. Good night.
Because you've seen these guys do it more than once, so you know like how they roll. So basically, if you could find one where they're involved, it's like guaranteed it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's tight. I'm gonna keep it. How often do they come out this way? Like,
I think like at least once a year.
oh shit!
I don't think they did anything last year though, but like around here, anyways. But I know at the Frida they do it every now and then. Like I said, it just sucks that it was a Tuesday. But even like that area around the Frida is dope, dude. Like, I mean, there's so much shit around there. It's downtown Santa Ana, dude. There's a bunch of stuff down there that you can hang out, make it like a day out of it, and then go see the movie afterwards.
For sure.
They sometimes have like record fairs right there too.
Oh, really?
Because they have like a little like quad type area. It's like kind of across the street, but they usually have like record fairs right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool little area. There's, like Eddie said, there's a lot of stuff to do there.
That's cool that you can to know that you can make a day out of it.
Yeah.
Like even to just go there, like say outside of just seeing something that band's doing, like even to catch like any like cool movie that.
Yeah, dude. There. I mean, the Frida's always playing cool movies, dude.
I wish we had a theater out here like that.
I know. I imagine the people that live around there.
Cinema galore, dude.
That's right.
I imagine people that live around there, they probably just walk up there and be like, "Oh, what are they playing today? Oh, we'll see that," you know. But they were. I think it already passed, but they were playing Grave of the Fireflies. I want you guys to watch that movie so bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny, dude. Like
buy it for me.
There was like this old guy and his dad geeking out behind me.
He did say no.
And then they mentioned that movie because they have like the Frida has their own like little commercials before the movies.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how like that movie made Studio Ghibli lose a lot of money. And I was like, I wonder like why, and he explained it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But I guess like they're having like a triple feature.
Thanks, Dad.
And like, I mean, you guys are familiar with Studio Ghibli. Like, he was mentioning like how My Neighbor Totoro, like it's a kids movie, and they decided to. It was like that movie, another movie, and then Grave of the Fireflies. But they decided to play Grave of the Fireflies before the other movies. So you had like a bunch of parents fucking pissed that their children sat through this depressing, fucking sad movie, and they like walked out. They all wanted their money back, and I guess like a lot of people weren't supporting Studio Ghibli because of that. And like, yeah, it just caused them a lot of like financial trouble. But it's like because it's not necessarily a kids movie. It is fucking sad. It's about the bombing of Hiroshima.
Oh shit!
And it's about these kids' parents who died, and they're pretty much living in this like post-bomb city after all that happened. They're just scavenging, trying to survive, and that's what it is. And it's fucking heartbreaking, dude. So, I mean, I want you guys to watch it, dude, because it's so fucking good, dude.
Let's do double feature. That one with Watership Down.
Fuck no, dude. Damn, triple suicide pact now.
That's funny.
And then end it with Memoir of a Snail.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch that one too. I'm gonna try and watch those two.
Which ones?
You
mentioned 3.
Grave of the Fireflies. What was the other one?
My Neighbor Totoro.
Neighbor Totoro. I've seen that one a long time ago though.
Oh, it's Peter Cottontail.
What?
Watership Down.
1988.
For Watership Down?
No.
Grave of the Fireflies?
Yeah.
Watership Down is 80s, 88 as well, isn't it?
I don't know.
Or is it 90s?
I didn't know Grave of the Fireflies was that old.
Damn.
I thought it was 90s.
I'm not old.
That shit dusty, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
The one on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1988. Dang, it's as old as me.
Dusty.
That's crazy. I literally just said that.
Oh, really? I couldn't hear you because I was looking at this.
Can you hear me in your headphones?
No, because I was paying attention to this.
It's okay, dude. You hate me.
I mean, that's true too, but I don't give a fuck. I love me. Fuck you guys.
Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget.
I do, dude.
Delicious chicken nugget.
Oh, you like that, don't you, bitch?
You'll like that, don't you, bitch?
big floppy donkey dick.
Whoa, hey.
Damn. Let me see. No, dude, yeah, I loved listening to you explain that shit. Keep talking. I'm just kidding. No, I've been wanting to go out to the Frida, but like, I just haven't had the chance. I haven't had the time really. And like the stuff that they do have playing when I do have free time, I'm just like not really that interested
Yeah,
in.
dude.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be like every weekend they were playing something
Yeah.
fucking super dope, and I feel like recently it's just kind of like every now and then they have like a good movie.
Yeah.
But dude, on the drive there, I was like, damn, I got here super fast, dude. Like it's not that far at all, dude. And it just like makes me like wonder why I don't go out there that often. Because in my head I'm like, Santa Ana, that's far, but
Not really.
it's like a
I
35-minute
that.
drive, dude.
I get that. Also, like, I get that especially for me because I'm in downtown Riverside, and sometimes like 20 minutes into a drive after leaving my house, I'm in Corona. Like, so it's still like another 20,
Yeah.
30 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like halfway there.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
Oh, living on a prayer.
Because I've been wanting to watch The Thing in theaters.
The Thing?
Yeah. Because I
What-
did.
what thing?
The Thing, the movie.
Yeah.
The one with Kurt Russell and Keith David.
The OG.
Yeah.
It's actually not the OG.
Go on.
It's technically a remake.
It is, yeah, technically, yeah. Because the original is called The Thing from Outer Space.
Really?
Yeah. It's like 40s, 1940s or something.
That's like legit. Like that's a movie
Yeah.
you can still watch. Oh, really? Like same exact film?
Exact, same actors and everything, dude.
Oh my gosh. No, but like same like plot. Like takes place like in,
Essentially.
like
I've never
Antarctica
seen
or-
it, but essentially, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just like the Fly. The Fly is also a remake.
All those movies, man, they're all remakes. Everything.
But
Yeah.
it's because I rewatched The Thing. Like, that was one of the movies I did a rewatch. And, dude, like, no matter how many times I've seen this
You don't
movie,
get
like,
sick of it, huh?
I don't get sick of it. It continuously cements itself as, like, my favorite movie of all time.
What about it is your like what did you like it so like what
It's-
your favorite?
Everything, like the story, it's so engaging. It's interesting. It has you on the edge of your seat. Even like I said, I've seen it so many times, and I'm still like holy fuck, like it's intense, you know? Like it builds that tension up so good. Hi, Naraya.
Hi. You want to hang out? Okay.
But yeah, like just in watching it, I'm just like, man, this is still so good. Like, but as I was watching it, I'm like, I want to see this on a big screen because I've never seen it in theaters.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've never seen it in theaters, but I have seen Alien in theaters, and even after that, I was just like, I gotta watch The Thing in theaters, dude. Like, I need to, and I feel like the Frida would be the spot to do
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure they'll play it sooner than later.
Yeah,
I wonder if the homies has access to it.
I don't know, maybe
That'd be cool.
that'd be cool. But I mean, I would want to see it in like a theater.
Yeah, what you mean?
Yeah,
That's fucked up, dude.
because I mean, if I wanted to watch it, I could just pop in my Blu-ray and the projector on the screen. So,
For sure. That's true.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but I've always liked that movie too.
Yeah, I mean, I have the tattoo right here. So, I mean, I even like the what everybody thought and still think is a remake, but it's a prequel. I like that one.
Wait, the
Dude.
the one that's more a little bit more like
2011.
It's like newer, right? Yeah. So that's a prequel.
That's a prequel.
Oh, shit,
You've never
okay.
seen it?
I've seen it, but
The downfall of that movie is the people behind it saw the practical effects and were like, nah, that looks old. Cover that shit with CGI, and it ruined it.
And you watch
Shut
like the
up.
few clips that they did release.
Of
It
the
looks
practical.
fucking amazing.
It looked,
dude.
yeah, it looks amazing. The practical effects.
You
for
know,
for the prequel.
2011, yeah.
Damn.
so they shot like it was a homage to the 80s one.
Yeah.
Because it was like that's what it's known for, the effects. So
Yeah.
like of course if we do like a prequel, we have to do it like that. And then studios are like, nah, let's cover everything you worked hard for with CGI.
Yeah, like the most expensive part of this movie.
Yeah. And you know what other movie I found out that did that recently? The Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
Have you seen the behind the scenes of the orcs and shit?
Mhm.
When there was practical?
Dude, like
Insane, dude.
That's why I liked Rings of Power so much. Well, I mean, I don't, but that's the one thing that I really liked about Rings of Power is because it brought back the practical effects in the orcs, which, man, like it's so good.
Yeah. And, I was wondering, I'm like, wait, I'm like, no, I was like, they weren't practical. In my head, I was like confused. And they go on to explain that the actors were like having such a horrible time that they were like sweat. Like every 3 minutes, it would have to like take off everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I understand, like, I get why they did it, but at the same time, like, damn, it looks so good, dude.
Yeah,
even
'cause-
all the comments, dude, were like, dude,
Yeah.
why couldn't they release this version? Why couldn't they just finish it and suck it up? Like,
Yeah, they could have honestly.
but I guess like they had Peter Jackson like on a strict time schedule, and I think that's ultimately like because they had to take so many breaks.
And it wasn't so much of a passion project as it was for the original
Yeah,
trilogy. You
Yeah.
know, it was kind of like.
but that love
Studio.
was so. Some of that love was still gonna be there because like he did, you know, they did design. They paid for all these suits, you know, and they just ultimately they were like, okay, we will never finish this on the time that they have me scheduled for. So let's just do CGI and ended up not looking that great.
Yeah.
But
But going back to the thing, have you ever seen the 2011 one?
Yeah, but it's like it's been so long that I don't really recall. No, I haven't seen it recently to the point where like I can recall much of the movie. I have a recollection of like what it looks like, you know, and you know the kind of like the basic storyline.
Yeah, because a lot of like it was also marketed this way as like a remake.
That's what I always thought
Yeah,
it was.
everybody-
Only like I said, I haven't really seen the first one.
Yeah, and like it's one of those things where the ending is revealed that like, oh no, this is a prequel because the ending of this movie is the beginning of the thing of the 1980-81.
Damn.
Because it's like the two Norwegian guys getting in the helicopter and then chasing the dog, and then the thing, the original, that one opens up with the dog being chased by two guys in a helicopter, and it's revealed that they're Norwegian.
Damn. I'm gonna watch those.
Because yeah, like I own that one also. I have the steelbook, and yeah, I like it. But I think my appreciation for it is because of how much I love the thing, and the fact that they covered all that with CGI is just like it ruins the movie for me.
yeah,
Because yeah, those images and like some of the videos that came out of the practical effects of like the creature is just like, oh my, why did they do this?
yeah.
Practical's always better, dude.
Yeah.
It just looks way cooler, man.
But yeah, like that was the excuse they said, like, oh, it looks old. It looks from the 80s. That's the point. That was the point.
That is the point. Like even when I watch, like, because we had recently watched, because I showed Joseph the original Jurassic Park, and I was like, man, especially like some of the scenes where they have the actual animatronics and the practical effects stuff. I'm like, man, this is so much better than the newest ones. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the CGI is great. Like it's not bad CGI, but like, I don't know, man. Like it seems way more realistic. Like
Yeah.
even though you can kind of tell like it's an animatronic, but those are damn good animatronics, you know.
Yeah.
And, but like, I prefer like the animatronics and the prosthetics and stuff over the CGI.
Yeah.
I mean, I know why CGI has a time, like it has its place, because of, you know, like like literal things that people can't do because of like physics and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like crazy ass backflips or, you know, flying and shit. You know, I get that, but like the thing stands the test of time because of that. You know,
The Thing and The Fly.
yeah,
I don't know if you've ever seen The Fly with
I
Jeff
don't-
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, yeah,
That one, the practical effects in that one,
dude,
holy crap.
that's a wild movie.
Yeah. That movie is so gross,
Yeah,
but I love it.
it's been so long since I've seen that movie. I've always liked that movie though.
Brundlefly, his ticks and everything, like,
Yeah.
it's so good. But yeah, that's all I got. You guys
Yeah.
got any last thoughts before I end it?
Yeah. Free speech. Don't tread on me.
Yeah.
Watch me.
No, we're in America, dude. That doesn't count anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's not a thing here anymore.
Then start no shit won't be no shit.
Yeah.
One fish, two fish.
Red fish, blue fish.
Nick, patio, I give a dog a bone.
I will see you next time.